Hey guys, I hope everybody's having a fantastic day. Whether you're watching this in the morning, in the afternoon, or in the evening, I'm glad you're all here. First thing I wanted to do is say thank you to the channel members. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And thank you to anyone who comes in to check out the knife, the EDC content. If you're so inclined and you haven't had a chance yet, if you hit the subscribe button and the bell notification icon, it really does help out. But really, I'm just glad you're here. Today I want to talk about a prototype that came into me that was designed by a community member, not a knife reviewer per se, but Tactical Terry, 1931 Leatherworks. Fantastic designer, fantastic craftsman, and came up with this design that he partnered with Kansept, and it has now been green lighted to go into production. I don't know exactly when. This is a prototype that there are going to be several changes to. I'll kind of note those to you as I know them. But what I can tell you is, in terms of comfort, a perfect for my hand. Keep in mind my hand's 3.5 inches across. This knife, because the choil fits perfectly into my hand and the harpoon fits perfectly where my thumb hits, this knife fits me like a glove. It's got contoured titanium handles, steel lock bar insert, S35 VM blade, titanium pocket clip, and a titanium backspacer. Now, a lot of people might say S35 VM blade. S35 VM is a fantastic steel, and this knife is hopefully going to be brought to market by Kansept for right around $160. For a premium knife, a dynamite design, super slicey, tall, flat ground blade, reversible clip. Whoops. Just a dream to cut with, a dream to hold. It carries like an absolute banger. One thing that's going to be changed, and I didn't have a problem with it, but some people might have seen a way to improve it, is there's going to be a new clip, which is going to add about 1 inch in overall length. So the clip's going to be a good bit longer. They're going to be extra colorways, potentially 5, with a micro rock texture on the scales, and there will be a bar lock version of this knife being released by Kansept. Probably not at the same time. What we think now is the variations will be this variation, an raw tie with a satin blade, a bronze anode scales with gold hardware with a satin blade, and this little guy right here with the blue clip and the blue backspacer. Should be really, really cool variations. It's called the Orlock. It's the Kansept Orlock. I'll leave a link to Kansept's website and to their Instagram, but they don't have a release date for this knife yet. I will keep you updated on that. But it's got a beautiful swedge. You've got Terry's maker's mark on this side, Kansept's on this side. This is the colorway I would personally go with. I am sure on this prototype model, either this little plate was not put here or it was left off by another reviewer, but I would definitely think there will be a plate here for this reversible clip. It feels like a fantastic tool, has great weight. The contoured scales are perfect. The top flipper or front flipper, which as you guys know, I personally hate, works fantastically well. I can't even bitch about it. And the middle finger flicker or thumb flicker, if you're a thumb flicker guy or gal, is cash money. So let's do a couple of quick size comparisons with this guy and see how it comes in here in size. Look at it next to our Benchmade bug out. It's going to have a taller blade, but it's going to be a shorter knife than the Benchmade bug out, but you'll notice you've actually got more usable handle here. Next to the baby bug out, it's going to be a little closer in size, but once again, you're going to have a lot more control over that blade, and the baby bug out is going to be a little bit shorter. So let's get a couple of dimensions. Let's get one of my Javon promotional tape measures here. And we will learn that this little guy is a 7-inch knife with about a 3-inch blade, 3 1/8-inch blade, we'll call it. Let's see, 2 3/4-inch cutting area, 3 3/4-inch handle. Your inside grip to that choil is 4 inches from here to here. So this dimension right here is 4 inches. The blade stock on this guy is pretty chunky, which I like. .1605 or 0.1565. And then our scales are going to come in right about 1/2 inch at 0.51. And our behind the edge thickness is going to be a svelte, thin 0.0155. So very thin, nice blade geometry, fantastic ergonomics. The action on this knife is great. Let's see how much it weighs. Where we have a 3 1/8-inch blade. It's going to be heavier than that because it's steel liner lock. 4.45 ounces. So to me, that's going to be just about perfect for what I like to carry, especially when it's the titanium liner lock. It's going to have a little bit more weight, but to me, it gives it a little bit more of that tool feeling. Feels a little bit more substantial. Has fantastic ergos again with that swedge. I can't tell you how well that fits the hand, fits my hand. Just a great knife, and coming in at 160 bucks, I don't see how you can go wrong with that. Again, there's going to be a new clip adding a little bit of length, possibly 5 colorways, which would be more than what we were looking at initially. Micro rock texture on the scales, and keep in mind, if you don't like a liner lock, there will be a bar lock version allegedly available. Not sure if Kansept will release that at the same time. Probably not. Probably be a different release. But this is going to be the Kansept Orlock, brought to you by Kansept Knives, with the design provided by Tactical Terry, aka 1931 Leatherworks. I've been glad to check it out. I'm going to send it off to the next reviewer. Ask you guys again, please, if you're so inclined, thumbs up, thumbs down, hit the subscribe button. You know what to do. Most importantly, please look out for the guy or gal to your left. Please look out for the guy or gal to your right. Please look out for each other. Go forward with love in your hearts and choose debate, not hate. I love you all. Peace.